So a couple of you have asked me what my setup looks like and what I use. And this is a very quick rundown of everything. So the main component is drums. I recently bought this Star Classic Satin Sapphire Fade, and honestly, this is just amazing. Like I don't really have to tune them to get a very good sound out of them. They just hold up really well, and just out of the box, they sounded so good that I didn't really do much to them. I tuned them obviously, but I don't really fine tune them every day. It's just maybe once in a couple of months, and that's about it. Like not a lot. And for the cymbals, they're all reeds obviously, and I use a mix of my personal cymbals that I've made and whatever I'm making in the process of making basically. So this is a custom cymbal for a drummer that I'm working on, and this is a 18-inch China, like a dual something. He wanted something that has a quick attack but very quick delay or decay as well. So this is something that I've designed for them, and this will probably be gone in a couple of days. So yeah, I won't be using this for long. And this is a ride for Goa Jazz Academy. They wanted some dry cymbals, so this and the hi hats are both for them. There's another Crash that's still being made, just final touches. I've used it, but it just needed a few couple of things. So that's why I keep testing them, keep playing the cymbals that I make. So I ensure that the quality is always up there, and I don't have to really, you know, hear complaints from the clients ever. And the mics, yeah. So this is a subwoofer. It's an Indian tom, like a 12-inch tom. Inside is a 12-inch woofer that I took out from an amplifier that was not working properly. And this just gives all the low end from the kick drum I need, and I just mix and like roll off all the highs, just give the low end, and it just blends in so well. And for the kick in mic, it's a Ahuja mic, very old one, and I mean it does the job. That's why I use it. Otherwise, I would rather have something better, but it just works, man. Like I don't really have to do much, so it's pretty good. And for the toms, I use C2s for both of them. Condenser mics, I feel like condenser mics just give me more, like it gives a better picture of everything that's going on the toms. The 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 dynamic mic just maybe colors the sound a little more. At least the low end ones, like not the high end ones, obviously. So these are very good buy, like maybe 6K for the pair, and amazing sounding mics. And the rest of the mics are a mix of very weird things. But this is the least weird of them. This is a PG Show drum kit mic set. It has maybe 6 mics, I forgot. Yeah, and this is the kick drum mic that I use on a float tom, the 16-inch one. And this is a 7-piece drum kit. Starts at 10, 12, 14, 16. And there's a snare drum as well. So this is 14 by 5.5, I believe. Again, very good snare, but not very versatile compared to this boy. It's a Black Panther Wrath, and it's just amazing, man. Like one of the best drums I've ever bought. Amazing drum. And yeah, the rest of the mics are Shure SM57s, very basic there. And some Chinese mics. Like I got these for maybe 20K, and there were like 8 mics. They all sound pretty bad, but for certain applications like hi-hat, they sound really good. So I've been using that, and it's pretty nice. And for the bottom of my auxiliary snare, it's a pile drum or pile mic. It's a replica of SM57, and I mean it's not as good as SM57, but it costs maybe less than half of it. So it again is really nice for bottom at least. and everything goes into this. It's a Soundcraft UI 24R. This is probably my best buy ever because I used to use a Tascam US 1800, and that had a lot of latency because the the signal had to go into the computer first, and then it would be audible in my ears, and that introduced a lot of delay. But with this, I can pre-mix everything and just get a direct monitor from this and then record everything on my DAW, and that way I get the best possible latency. There's basically zero latency, and that has improved my playing massively. I'm pretty sure within the last 8 months that I've owned this, I've improved massively. That's what I feel like. So this is this is probably the best buy I've ever had, and everything goes into this. There's a ton of mics, but I use maybe half of them for most of my covers. And for the sticks, I use Extreme 5As. They're pretty good. I like the size of them. They're very comfortable for me. And the in-ears, I don't even remember. These are some very entry level, probably $1,000 worth of in-ears. They don't have to sound good. They just do their job, and that's why I use them. I don't really have to spend a ton on them. And yeah, that's about everything. But for the setup, the the overheads are hanging from this custom rods that we made, and the lights also hang from them. The webcam hangs from them. I never used that fan though. It just introduced so much more noise into the overheads. And the TV that I look into while I record, this is hooked up with my laptop that the DAW runs in. And yeah, I think that's probably everything. Maybe the pedals, the Speed Cobras. Yeah, I think that's about it. So if you have any questions, you can just hit me up in the DMs. I feel like a YouTuber right now. I'm not. But yeah, this is this is all that I use. See ya.